Welcome back to the Juice Podcast. My name is Kenio.
My name's Andy.
Yeah, and today we're doing.
I'll just try that again with the microphone too close to my face this time. My name is Andy. Cut that shit out.
Yeah.
My name is Andy.
Don't let people know.
I did
wasn't
not
prepared.
forget the microphone. Shit. We just recorded a podcast. I'm tired. I'm on my 10th cup of coffee. Actually,
Yeah, apparently.
and it's in the middle of the night. Give us a break.
No, but this podcast is usually about music reviews and the juicy news. If you really want to look at the juicy news that are weird and kind of out there, go check out our full podcast. It comes out on Mondays. This is a music review that comes out on Friday.
So if you're watching this and you don't know about the podcast, that means you didn't watch the podcast. That means you're not subscribed. What the hell are you doing with your life? If you found us, there's something wrong with you anyways. So just go subscribe because this is weird and it's crazy and you're crazy and we love you for it. So go subscribe.
Yeah, since Gus is about to get weirder, and we hope we hope you will follow us on that journey.
We just recorded the last podcast. It was just ridiculous.
There's so much.
I'm just tired, so I think I'm just rambling. I don't think anybody about understanding anything. But we're doing a music review today. Let's get to the actual thing. Yeah, I have chosen the music.
Yeah,
and I have chosen a guy that I have been following for a gazillion years.
Wow, you're right.
I really, yeah, I am. I'm a vampire. Didn't you know? Viking vampire. Oh, that's crazy. That's cool.
That would be awesome.
Anyways, Jonathan Young is a YouTuber.
Oh, yeah, Jonathan Young.
And he's a YouTuber. He's probably got famous for a lot of his Disney covers, his punk rock Disney covers.
Yeah.
Those are in a league of their own. It's just so amazing. And I hate to say it. I'm sorry to everybody who loves Disney songs. His are better. They're just better.
I love his
so
take,
cool.
especially on the Lion King.
Oh,
and
yes. I just want to be king. Oh,
didn't he do a cover of the original theme, the Pokemon song, with the original singer included?
It was the freaking original singer. Yeah, Jason Page.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He had this crazy tie.
A little boy inside of me who just got very happy. Like, oh Jesus Christ.
He's getting Jonathan Young is very popular on YouTube. On YouTube, I think he have well over 1 million followers. And he also streams on Twitch now. And he just released some of his own original music, and that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about Starship Velociraptor, which is an amazing freaking name for it. Yeah. Starship Velociraptor. It's the most hardcore rock and roll cute thing at the same time. Starship Velociraptor.
Like, how did you come up with that name?
That's
like,
so
how
cool.
high were you, man?
And on that album, because like the whole album, it's just amazing. He has a song called Jetpack Race. And he has a music video too, who's just also very amazing. It's an animated thing with a guy who's gonna win a jetpack race, and that's actually a song you have heard it. I have just played it for you.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jetpack Race?
It sounds like a superhero theme.
It really does.
Yeah, it really, like I imagine the intro to an anime series in a way.
Anime superhero.
Like anime superheroes, people with suit of armor flying around with wings and having swords and magic and all those kinds of stuff. That's what's going on in my head. Yeah, when I'm listening to this track, I'm like watching the bad guys posing and all that. Oh yeah,
it really have that vibe, and it had that 80s like synth vibe.
Yeah,
there are like there's a piano solo. It was like kind of bluesy.
That piano solo, it actually made me like really listen like hardly to the instrument that's going on. There's so much going on in that track, and it happens so fast.
There's a lot going on. Yeah. There's really many layers of instruments,
and I don't think that bass line is humanly possible.
I don't think
there's like a bass, like an organic bass playing.
Yeah,
in the background, but I don't think that's a human playing it.
No, I think a lot of these things are like they've gone through the door. They are digitally.
If there's actually a human playing it, please guide me to the direction of that bass player, because
the piano
he's out of
solo,
this world, man.
He is doing the piano solo. He did it live on Twitch, where he had the piano there.
And the piano seemed way more convincing, but that was a very skilled piano.
Yeah, he has this in the piano. So he had that thing where it's like. It's that bluesy thing where he just like hammers on some notes and like all the way it was just.
It kind of.
I think it's just a classical bluesy rundown, and it's just going fast, and it's just so fitting on top of this. Like futuristic anime 80s pop rock thing he got going on.
It was seriously like someone in Japan doing a anime intro for a new series going on, and they had been to this jazz club in New York, and they found this guy on stage doing the most amazing jazz piano, and they were like, "That guy over there, we need him. But put him into the studio. he's on the next anime track."
But it's just so fun with that whole...
That's the most amazing gig ever.
Isn't it true that when you hear Jetpack Race, and then you think that he named the album Starship Velociraptor, it just makes sense when you listen to the music.
It kind of sounds like a title for a movie I really want to watch.
and just when you think of an album title called Starship Velociraptor, and you hear the music, you just, well, of course... That's the music that would be on an album called Starship Velociraptor. Yeah. It is futuristic, but it also like almost like oldies, 80s. It's just so many things going on. It's like basically, it would be almost like if you were like in the 80s and imagining the future. That's how it sounds actually. Like somebody from the 80s are interpreting their view on the 80s, on the future kind of thing, music thing. It's amazing. It's a lot of fusion. I really love it.
It's also kind of like Jonathan Young got famous from his Disney covers, right?
I think it was his Disney covers who really pushed him out there.
Yeah, because like I haven't really known him for writing original and stuff on his own. So like when you listen to all his like covers he's made, and you're listening to this specific track, I haven't heard the whole album. That kind of saddens me. I'm so sorry, man.
You should.
I should be listening to it because I've listened to this song and I was like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah,
how is this the same guy? Like when especially when you're hearing his metal covers, he's just such a talented metal singer, but this is not metal singing.
It's just not, but still but it also just has that thing that he do. It's just. Oh, it's really hard to explain.
He has a large voice. We can't lie about that. We can't
he do.
We can't really get around that subject, but he has a very large voice, and it's very fulfilling. It takes up a lot of the mix when he sings. Yet when you played it for me, it feels like he's very aware of that. So he kind of put his vocal like a little deeper down into the mix.
It's a bit lower in the whole layers. It's like a little bit restrained almost.
It's kind of like it's not the factor that we're supposed to listen to apparently.
Because you're actually right. I never thought about that.
There's like a million things going on this track, but his vocal, who usually is very he's usually taking up a lot of space in his on his YouTube covers and that stuff. It's not his voice that's taking up space here.
No, it's like he's actually like, yeah, you're right. It's been pulled back.
Yeah,
it's like a little bit more in the background, and then all that other stuff, that amazing music that's going on, it's being like there's more emphasis on that. Yeah. You're actually right. But I will say there's a thing that his voice do, not so much in this song, but maybe something all. He is very low. He does take up a lot of space when he sings in a song. He is low. He has that growly thing, that very masculine thing when he sings.
Yeah.
But his high-pitched, like, falsetto screaming. Oh,
it goes directly into the pants, man.
Oh, it's just so good. Like in a lot of songs, it's just when he's doing it live, at the end, he just like, all right, screw it, and then just goes all the way up and just
like taking Axl Rose to school.
Yeah, it's just,
actually that's what he's doing.
Oh yeah, it's just so good. He's just such an amazing singer. And then he just goes ahead and write this weird fusion music that's just amazing too. It's just he's annoyingly talented.
Well, actually, it's the whole. Now I'm guessing you've listened to the whole album.
I have listened to the whole album. There's a couple of songs I like better than the others.
Yeah, but can you tell me right now if it's the rest of the album in the same type of genre?
Yeah, it is.
So it's just It's just a lot of stuff going on the same album.
There's a lot of stuff going on the songs just in general. He really packed it full of a lot of things, but it still just makes sense.
Yeah.
It really do make sense. And he actually do the same thing that you do with
that
your new album. Yeah. When you listen to the album Starship Velociraptor, there are a red thread through it all. It's like there is a storyline going through
which is
the
very
song.
Important.
And I know that with your upcoming album, you kind of did the same.
Yeah.
Your whole album is a story of yourself from start to finish.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like this here, but this is more like a superhero story. Like kind of thing.
It really has that superhero vibe to it.
Like an anime 80s
I was so ready
thing.
to get bumped in the face by some suited armor angel with a lightning sword.
Yeah, for real. So I guess that's it for today. Because
yeah,
we actually run out of time.
Review,
and go listen to Starship Velociraptor. I will vouch for Jonathan Young for as long as I live. He's an amazing, talented artist, and I love him. And if he ever sees this, for real, Jonathan, I love you, and I've been following you for so long. So
you have a true fanboy
go listen
over
to
here.
him. This is just my personal opinion, and everybody who says I'm wrong,
screw yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't gonna say it, but I was finding some
I'm gonna
cute
jump
way
in
of
here
saying
and
it.
just say it like screw
yourself.
Guys, if you don't listen to this album, especially this song from Jonathan Young, there's something very wrong with you. Especially if you're musically interested, you need to listen to this track. Because this is a guy who came from Disney metal covers and made the most anime superhero track I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And he nailed it.
Everybody has their own style of music, but if you don't like Jonathan Young, you're just wrong.
Yeah,
that's just the thing. You can have your own personal taste other than Jonathan Young. If you don't like that, you're just wrong.
If you don't like it, you're biased.
Anyways, that's it for today. We're going on a rail here.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
And
go
remember,
subby to the crabby thingy.
Yeah, go subscribe, go comment, leave a like, press the notification button. It really helps out the channel, and it really helps us. And if you're really interested in watching the podcast, go tune into our other videos. The podcast comes out every Monday.
Yep.
Music reviews comes every Friday. And if you really love this show and really want to support this channel, go to our description. There's a link to our merch that's coming out.
Yeah, we're selling naked pictures of him. So that's...
Don't spoil my
we have the
OnlyFans.
Juice podcast. We have some pretty cool mugs on the way and t-shirts and hoodies and stuff.
And we're really excited about it. So we hope you're excited too. Thanks you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on Monday.
We do. Peace.
Bye.